The only reason I'm making this video is because I want to actually protect the people that's a part of this community, this space, and I also want to Stacy stand up for games like Illuvium, Dr. Disrespect with Dead Drop, and myself, which is Mr. Abraxas. These are the only games that I know that's actually actual games that's in the Web3 space. Now, I'm not going to be ignorant and say that there aren't any other games. For example, one of the projects I'm going to talk about, they say they're the best looking game. And to my humble opinion, right, the best looking games that's in the crypto space right now is only 3 games, which is myself, which is Myth Story of Abraxas, Dead Drop, which is Dr. Disrespect, and Illuvium. We're the only 3 games that's out here that's actual games. That's Web 2 games that just has blockchain added to it. We're ahead of the curve. I mean, there's another game. Big Fry actually talked about it on his channel. But again, then he ragged it because it has NFTs in it. Again, these companies could actually be, some of us actually are making actual real games, is worrying about the fun part before the monetization, and we just get ragged because we're a blockchain game. And that's unfortunate. And it's justified because none of these blockchain games has done anything. Any blockchain game that has came out has not done anything. But I do think that you guys should give us a chance to actually create something for you guys to actually show that we are different than those guys that I'm going to be talking about, such as Paradox and Earth 2, right? These two, and this other company that one of my great friends and an investor inside of my project helps me get the project where I needed to be at. And I'm actually right now I'm trying to get it together right now. I'm actually want to show you guys this stuff, so just to protect you guys and show what y'all should look into, because game development has gained an entrance due to the metaverse. So a lot of people are coming in, and it's not interest because people want to become game developers, it's because people want to make a quick buck. And I'm going to actually show you this stuff. I'm going to show you how some of these companies like Paradox can just literally take a completely free asset, and all this stuff is free, and then turn something into what you see, a game, right? The best metaverse game. And that's where that pisses me off, because it's like some of us aren't really marketing. Like Dr. Disrespect has a huge audience. Illuvium, they've been putting the work in. Myself, I haven't marketed. And the reason why I haven't marketed myself is because I didn't want to put out any crap. I'm also going to show you a mini game of ours inside of our actual main title. And the mini game looks better than majority of the metaverses out here. Even the mini game poops on the majority, not majority. Actually, the mini game actually holds up with Illuvium. Just want you to know that. This is our mini game that's inside of the game. The mini game holds up with Illuvium. So I'm not gonna say majority. I'm just gonna say it sits up there with the top 2. So this is just the mini game. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Yeah. Man down, now it's time for the angel of death, make a cloud like rainfall. Your end, make it slow, make it painful. One ring on the back, but it twinkle.
So let's get into what I believe this space really needs. I'm not going to just put the fault onto this game developers. I'm also going to put the fault onto the people that get taken advantage of as well. If you guys actually do your due diligence and actually just do your due diligence in the right spaces. Now, you guys look at tokenomics and if the team and stuff like that. None of that matters, because the people that I'm going to actually show you, one of their games that's coming out in the metaverse is supposed to be the best metaverse and stuff like that, right? These guys have a good team of people who worked at big companies. Actually, I'm hiring somebody right now that, well, I hired him already. He starts in January. He works at I can't really disclose what he works at right now, but he works for big company, big games such as Crackdown, Sleeping Dogs, and all that type of stuff like that. Some of the big Grand Theft Auto type titles. So I'm gonna get because I'm releasing a Grand Theft Auto type title, I'm gonna get somebody that worked on Grand Theft Auto type titles, games. Right, and that don't mean that you should trust us, because the developer that you will see on our project, and you would be like, well, he got him over there, so he's a legitimate project. These guys that have these developers on their project, these guys are human beings that used to work for a company, and now they have a chance to make like infinity money, basically, when it comes to making a crypto coin that can pump to the sky and then just rug pull you. So of course, that they would do that if they had the type of money they can make like that versus working for it inside of building the actual game, right? So when you go look at the team and stuff, like none of that matters. That's not what you should be looking at. You should be looking at what the team is building. Does it make sense? Do people, what people play this?
No.
Will gamers stop playing Web 2 games such as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok? Will people stop playing that to come over here and play the game that they're creating?
No.
That's the due diligence you should do it. Then you go into the rest of the stuff. That's when you go into that, not the tokenomics and all that stuff, because it's just jargon. They can put anything up there. The people can be sitting there, they could be saying anything to you. Do what they say match up to what they're building. That's what you need to look at. That's what this space need to look at. Stop investing in hype. Stop investing in because you see everyone's excited about it. If you see everybody excited, 9 times out of 10 you're too late. I say all the time, once it hit Twitter and once it hit YouTube, you're too late. You're too late. You're in a dumping phase. You're in the phase where it's dumping at. And speaking of that, that's why we did not want to tie a token to our project. We did not want to tie a token to our project because I just believe that play to earn game is broken. I just think it's broken. I just think that it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Now, you're probably like, well, ain't you creating the play to earn game? Yes and no. I'm not creating a play to earn game. I'm creating a game that you can actually make money because that's your real cash economy. For example, a game like Utopia Universe, which is 20 years old. So it's like that game is old as hell. So people just not messing with it because it's old, right? But what we're talking about in the metaverse and all this stuff already been here. So what I did was I said, I'm going to build an actual fun game that's modern, right? And the foundation that we choose and use is Grand Theft Auto RP, which is Grand Theft Auto Roleplay, just inside of a horror game with the basically action combat of Resident Evil 4, and a little more, little spin on it, with a lot of different action stuff that you can do in there. Built inside of a Universal SCP Foundation, and all the mythos. So you have Slender Man and stuff like that, which you'll see inside of the mini game. I'll show you guys a trailer review in here, but these are the things that you want to look at first. Do what they're saying match what they're releasing? I don't agree with tokens inside of gaming, because then people that's playing the video game, even if the game is really good, they will lose hope into the game, because once the tokens start to fall, now you become attached to the game on a different level, because once the tokens start to fall, that fun that you put inside of the game, that all that hard work you put inside of the game now becomes secondary. So what do we do that's different? What I did was I just made the game like real life. For example, if you watch Grand Theft Auto Roleplay, that game, if they allow everybody in the game to make money, then that game will be the metaverse that we are creating right now. For example, we have different franchises. People can create their own businesses. There are different types of businesses you can create. You can't create any business out of nowhere, but there's only certain types of businesses, like levels, like for example, bounty hunter, transporting businesses, and all the businesses are together. We sell land as well, but our land, you don't need to be an architect or hire people like that. Our land, because it goes into like a Sims mode where you can build farms, breeding farms, and cannabis farms, and more other places and stuff like that. Mining fields, cornfields and stuff like that. You can place on top of these things, and again, it all helps the economy. For example, like for the mining company, and then you have Hidden Arms, which is basically the weapon store. So for the mining company had to basically get ore, all this stuff, like the metals and all that stuff, like the precious metals, and then basically sell some of those precious metals to the blacksmith company, as you can create, and then the blacksmith company creates the guns for Hidden Arms, and this is basically an economy. So everything works together. Real estate for the hideouts and stuff like that. All these things work together. And how do you earn in the game? By selling stuff to each other and running the economy inside of the game, not by playing the game. The reason why you don't earn by playing the game, because that's the goal anyway for me to make it a goddamn game in the first place, for you to play it. So I don't want to make it incentives for you to play my game, because then it makes me, I'm bribing you. That's why all the other that's why play to earn don't work, because you're bribing people to play your game. You don't have to, but you can go, well, what about battle passes? Well, battle passes is not bribing people completely. It's kind of bribing people, but it's not bribing people completely. It's basically to give you things for actually increasing your levels and stuff. So if you just keep playing the game and you get this, and keep playing the game and you get that. But when your only aspect is if you play our game, you will earn money. It's just completely broken. That's completely broken. You're just bribing people. You're bribing people to come play your game. And we are creating a game, which I am. I am creating a game that the whole goal is for you to play it in the first place. That's the goal. The goal is for you to play it in the first place. So you're going to play it. I'm creating a game where you're going to play it. There's not one person that looked at our game. Right now, where it's at right now, back then it was terrible. I even not threw it in the trash. Started over. But where it's at right now, it said that this looks bad. Not one person. Everybody that sees it, even gamers see it and like, this looks crazy right here. And I'm the only person developing it. It's going into that part right there. When you see, for you people that's investing in these projects, when I'm trying to talk to you guys, and I get it, I get the response. Everybody say they're a game developer. And a lot of these groups, I'm not able to actually show y'all my project because, through the rules, I can't promote myself inside these projects, right? But when I'm telling you guys that it doesn't take as long as how Earth 2 is 2 years and they have no 3D gameplay at all. It's 2 years and the gameplay that they have is completely just garbage. There's no gameplay. There's no gameplay. What am I talking about? There's no game. There's 2 years and there's no game at all. No game. And then you'll be told that you don't know how long it takes to make a video game. You don't know how to. I'm by myself. I have 2 basic video games because the mini game is going to end up becoming its own standalone game. I have 2 games where it blows just completely just laps Earth 2 100 times. The mini game just completely rip Earth 2 in shreds. And I'm one person. I developed both of these games. Then you got the other one, Paradox. Paradox said that it took a year to create what they have here. I can literally do it. I'm not gonna do it in front of you guys because I gotta go through all the folders and stuff like that. And Lara, I don't use Lara. I used their guns at first to basically, because I didn't have somebody create my guns yet. I still haven't. Like I said, I'm one person, which I'm gonna get into the asset thing. But I used their guns at first just to basically, position my animations and stuff like that. But do I use them now? Hell no, that's just stupid. But the point is, I don't use Lara at all. I don't use Lara. The guns came with the third person shooter thing. The first template I'll show you, actually, let me pull that up too, so I can show you guys how easy it is to do what they're doing. 1 second, let me do that right now so you can actually see what I'm talking about. We're gonna pull out this launcher right here. Just use 5.1 because 5.0.3 is terrible. So let's use that real quick. All right, so now that we're gonna let that load up, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. All right, so these are the things that they're doing right now. I'm gonna get into right now. Like Paradox say they're the best thing. It takes a year for them to do this, and it does not take a year to do that. I can literally do that with, and I'll probably do that in another video, which I learned how like the Lara and all that stuff works, which I'll actually get into it right now with you guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we are inside of the Lara pack right now. Inside of the Lara pack. So they won't, of course they ain't gonna show this part, right? They're not gonna show you this part, obviously. All right, so they say this took them I think a year, right? It took them a year to do this, and it did not take them a year. It probably did because they don't know what they're doing, but it should not take you a year to do this. Like all you got to do is let me add one of these things here. Add one of the free packs. I gotta come out of this first. But it shouldn't take you a year to do this at all. Take you about 15 minutes. It takes you about 2 hours, if just depending on where you're at. It takes me 15 minutes to do this. Again, all I gotta do is look into just the folders and stuff inside of the Lara pack, and then I find out like how to switch the characters, like where the characters at inside of the game and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It's not hard at all. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to put one of these packs in here. Let's get one of these Soul City. Soul City. Free. Yep, Soul City is free. And there's nothing wrong. I just want you guys to understand there's nothing wrong with using assets, because when you're a person like myself, that's a one team man, right? I have to use them, which I'm not gonna, like, once I get like the funding and stuff like that, then all the stuff in my game is PlayStation holders. I'm getting damn near everything done. Not most of the environment, of course, but majority of everything in the game is getting redone. Because I don't have to that, but I just want to make everything my own. Some of the stuff that I like, that I have purchased from the marketplace, I will keep. But other than that, I'm going to change everything. So here is the pack. So like they didn't even change the animations of like the dash. This is the dash, right? They didn't change the animations of the gun mechanics. I'm terrible at the game. They didn't change anything. They didn't change the things on the floor. They didn't even take these off the ground. They didn't take these off the ground. And sorry for the spikes, because I've got a bunch of stuff on here loaded up. But they didn't change anything. It's terrible. They didn't change anything at all. Like the fact that you guys didn't even take off like this stuff right here, like they didn't change the UI. They didn't do anything. All they did was change the skeleton, which is the skeleton, so you understand what the skeleton is the red thing I'm controlling right now, the red body. And then they just basically placed them into a new environment, which I'm going to show you in a second. Let me show you how easy that is, right? Let me show you how easy that is. So as you can see, same combat. The widget for the crosshair is exactly the same. Everything is the same. Now, don't you judge me. I just want you to know. Don't judge me. Don't think I'm one of those type of guys. One of those guys that play gameplay trailers for people who are terrible at the game. No, I'm not bad at games. Actually, pretty good. It does right now. Right now, I gotta stay here and focus and try to conversate with you guys, and it's lagging due to. All right. I'm just gonna stop the game. All right, because I'm over here looking bad. So that's just that one thing right there, as I was stating for you guys, just to show you that that's basically Paradox Metaverse right there. So to show you one thing, we have a package right here. So let's just say that I wanted to put this guy in the game right here. Him. Okay, he's free also inside of the marketplace. He's free as well. So if I wanted to put this guy inside of the game, you could probably actually have him inside of the game too as well, probably. Right? What I would want to do is just create a IK rig, pardon me. I'll just create an IK rig. Pardon me. And I want to show you how to do such a thing. Now, because these skeletons basically have the exact same thing, because they're built in the Unreal Engine rig, right? They actually, I don't really have to do too much, but I'm going to actually show you how it works. Okay, I'm not going to name it. I'm just going to open it up and I'm going to show you. So they already have, no, they don't have chains here. So we got this chain, we got this chain. We just add these right here, right? So right here, what you want to do is you want to basically put head. Right, I'm not going to do everything because it would take some time, and I want to actually get to my point, which I haven't getting to my point now. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I just don't want to just, second. I'm going to show you what they've done. Okay, I'll show you what they've done. 1 second, you guys. Let me just get this right here. I'm gonna speed it up for you guys. So I can connect this to the Unreal Engine 5 mannequin, because the mannequin, the 4 and 5 is 2 different things. So I can get this guy to use the Lyra's animations. I have to do this right here. Save that. Okay. So now we'll go to the mannequin there on their files. Okay, we'll go in there, which I'm looking right here, just to let you know here's all the files. The characters. Again, like I said, I never looked into this stuff, so I had to look into where the characters have found it. Okay. So we have the mannequin right here. They already have rigs. Okay, so they already have rigs. So it's good. I don't have to do this. The rig is right here, so it's right here. They already have it. So let's just say that I wanted to basically copy this process. Or copy it. I wanted to copy this right here. Go to retarget, duplicate the animations, right? Go right here. See, 5 to 4. Okay. Now what I want to do is then come here and put my guy right here, right? Then I want to basically take the animations of this one right here, and I want to put it into here. And I don't think this has any animations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into model. Yeah, I'm going to put it into maps. Put it into maps. Okay, then I retarget. Boom. So now, if I click right here, it should show him having an animation of, I got the skeleton. So this is Unreal Engine 4 skeleton. So this is their skeleton. Now this skeleton is now able to use the animations of Unreal Engine 5. So let's go into one thing quick. So get out of all this right here. So because this is easier for me to do right here. All right. Go to go set. Settings, game mode, put it right. So just use this right here for now. Our character. Let's just create something real quick because I don't actually have anything. Okay, third person character. So what I'm going to do is put this right here, put him here. Okay. So let's just play it for a second. Okay, so we're gonna go here for one moment and let's see if it works. Okay, so let's see. For Lyra B mode, I don't know what B mode is. So I'm trying to figure out which one is B mode, which is fine. Well, let's just go to something different real quick. We gotta find out what is B mode. Okay, so I gotta find out what B mode is. What's one of these, because Lyra has a bunch of things right here. Like once you push play, there's a bunch of different modes right here. So I actually got to find out which mode this is for where that character now is working in. But let's get out of that for a second and let's go to what they just do, basically what they do. Okay, so let's do this quick. So this is what they did when it comes to the most beautiful game, the best looking game in the metaverse. Okay? How they became the best looking game in the metaverse. Now again, there's nothing wrong with using assets. Now when you asset flip, that means you don't change anything inside of the map, you don't do anything, you know, because yes, being indie devs, we don't have the money, we don't have the time and all that stuff like that. But when you do this is criminal. Okay, this is completely criminal here. All right, so here's this right here, and I'm going to show you guys what you guys are doing to everyone while I'm doing that. Now here's Aurora. It's going to cut off a lot of the screen because right here it's on my ultra long monitor, so ultra wide. It's my ultra wide, so it's going to cut off half the stuff. But this is Aurora right here. This is their game. As you can see, this is their stuff, and they're charging crazy amount of money selling NFTs for stuff like this. All right, I want to show you something real quick. They join a server. Well, there's no server. There's nobody playing this game. There's no server at all, right? Because let's see, there's no server. This is their game. This is the Unreal Engine 4 Mannequin's default run. There's this default jump, right? It's the default 4 jump, right? There's nothing going on in here, nothing at all, right? And I want to show you something. This is the biggest thing right here. And now I just teleport it over here. Monetization is terrible, right? Monetization is completely terrible. Look at this. Press E. And takes you to this room right here, right? And boom, that's it. That's the game. You gotta stop investing in hype. You really have to stop investing in hype. Stop investing in these teams and this hype, because this is what they're selling you guys. This is what they're selling you guys. And then after this, I'm just gonna show you what I have, right? And just then is a show for the Paradox people. Say we have the best game, and how is this rubber banding? There's nothing going on. There's nobody here. How is this happening? There's nothing. How do you not optimize? I just added some trees. Like, they literally just added trees. That's it. This is what they added. They added these trees, because these trees aren't a part of this. This is two different things. Look at this. Look at this tree. Look at this. Look at this tree. Look at this. This tree does not match this. Anyway. I got here. This is supposed to be a train station. No train comes. And people are spending thousands on this stuff. People are spending thousands. We're spending thousands on this. And this is like the Paradox. People saying we love the game. This is what I was kind of just basically letting them know. Like, look, guys, they was like, the game is coming out. I can't even get out. I'm stuck in this damn thing. The game's coming out. They're releasing the game. I said, don't release the game. This is what I said to people in the Paradox community. I said, do not release. To tell them, if you do not want your company, this project, to go through any more scrutiny than it already did go through, do not release this game. Tell them to cook and work on it. And they banned me for that. They banned me for that. All in all, you guys, I have just a few more things to show you guys. Just want to show you guys how much these multi-million-dollar investments of these companies are paying to get their game developed. All right, so let's go into over here. So here is how much they're spending. So for Paradox to get those buildings, they have the roads and stuff like that. This is basically what they spending. So it was $149. So they paid $149. It wasn't on sale at that time. Then you have what I just showed you guys right here. I showed you guys this, right? I just showed you guys this, right? This was $299 and it has 4 stars, not even a good product. Then you have the NFT gallery, which this is played inside of the Paradox thing. So to show you that my claim, so let's just show you how pathetic this is. All right, so this is the Metaverse thing from the Unreal Engine thing we just looked at. Basically, this is what the Aurora people use. The Paradox Metaverse also use this as well. They use some of it. They don't use everything though. So here's some of it. At least they have some decency to take some stuff from this one and put it into other. So altogether, Paradox and Aurora invested in about $300, $400. So you can see this is everything right here, as you see. Right here, let's get into the movement. Teach you guys something right here. Let's go move forward. See everything. Right? They're showing everything moving around, the cars. I mean, the thing, they don't have a train in theirs. Their train was all in the back, but when you see it's moving fast, it's the camera moving. That's not the actual train. All right, let's see the video. It's train movement. So this one right here is not showing the walking. What I want to actually show you guys. I want to show you guys the gameplay thing. I think I can actually download the demo for this myself, and I'll actually show you. I don't have a demo. I have a demo for it. But yeah, so what they did was the Aura guys what they did was just they just took the widget away, so it's easy. Just go on the widget and just remove it. They took the widget away, so it looked like this. But as you can see, when they first showed it, showed the gameplay. In fact, let me see if I can actually pull that up here. But when they showed the gameplay, I'm gonna pull up in a second. When they showed the gameplay, they actually showed this trailer off, so which is actually against the terms of services of Unreal Marketplace. You're not supposed to do that. Again, you're supposed to make, like, it takes seconds to do this. They should just open it and then you know, change some things around and then make their own video. But they didn't do that. They just basically just took this video and just marketed it, and people fell for it. But yeah, as you can see, still saying run the Unreal Engine 4 skeleton. This is the Unreal Engine 4 skeleton. This is his default movement, his default run. He has a default jump where he glides to the air. It look crazy as hell. Yeah, but as you can see, you know, it's the exact same thing here. And they were selling this stuff for thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, and stuff like that. So you go in here, the difference between your roars when you go into this building, it just completely kicks you out of the game. Here, they didn't even give you the full demo. They literally kicked you out of the game here, whereas actually add more stuff to the demo. Here, so it's crazy. They didn't even give you none of the stuff. You can't enter none of these things. That's actually, they didn't give you the full $299 experience that this packet that they purchased off of here gives you. They didn't give you that. They didn't give you the $300 full experience. They didn't give you that, which is crazy. It's bananas that they did this. So let's just see if we can actually find the website for this platform, and I'm going to show you something. All right, 1 second. All right, so we found it. Here it goes. As you can see, they even had the decency to change the picture of anything. Okay, so they did just take a screenshot. See if they changed. They just took a screenshot. Okay, that's not completely breaking the terms of services, but yeah, still had the Unreal Engine mannequin there. So if you press this. It's the exact same video. Wow, it's literally the exact same video. Go through the train loop. Yep, here it goes. Yeah, this is illegal. This is illegal. One second. Football stadium. Yeah, this is illegal, and they got their name on it. This goes to, yeah. This is crazy. All right, back here. That's illegal. That's breaking the terms of services of Unreal Engine. So that's that right there. You guys really have to stop investing in hype, because you guys are messing up the industry. And for you guys that aren't gamers, just investing in it to make money, let me explain something to you guys. For you guys to make actual money inside of this space, what you have to do is tell the developers to make a game for the gamers, because that's where your money is going to come from. The money is going to come from the gamers. If there's no gamers playing this stuff, then you're not going to make any money. Your money that you're investing into the project, you're not going to make it back. I want to show you my mini game. I want to show you my game, and then you make the judgment for yourself. Is Paradox the best Metaverse game out there? I highly doubt, when you got Myth Story of Abraxas dead dropping Illuvium. I'm out here.